Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Portsmouth mulls single-use plastic bag ban at stores. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Gene Mackin.
It's time to show Kong that man is king.
The God is safe, Kong.
This place is a real no-no.
Kong, Skull Island, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX March 10th.
They are for.
People will change their behavior and will bring bags to the grocery store.
And they are against.
I didn't vote to have you make my social decisions.
Before the proposal to ban plastic bags is officially on the table in Portsmouth, 2 councilors plan to propose the ordinance at the next meeting.
I realize that many people love these single-use plastic bags. They're extremely convenient and helpful in multiple ways. I understand all of that. But in a small way, this is an effort to do something that I believe is good for the environment.
The proposal would stop stores from handing out single-use plastic bags. Instead, customers could purchase a recycled paper bag for 10 cents to encourage them to bring their own reusable bags. People are already weighing in on what could be a big change in the city.
People don't like being told, as I'm sure you know, what to do. I think we have a great recycling program here at the city.
They harm our wildlife, they enter into our food chain, and ultimately they pollute the waters that replenish our planet.
And the ordinance makes it clear the city would not keep the 10 cents for paper bags as a fee or a tax. That stays with retailers. In 2 weeks, the City Council plans to read the ordinance. A public hearing would have to be held before a vote, and if it passes, it would not take effect for a full year. In Portsmouth, Gene Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. If you live in the Portsmouth area, let us know, and what do you think about this? Do you think they should do it or no? Comment below. Mother left child on the side of the road in bitter cold, police say. Let's take a listen to this video from WCBB Boston.
Imaginary monster are you hunting this time?
That's the big one.
This is not normal, right?
That was an unconventional encounter.
It's time to show Kong that man is king.
Kong, Skull Island, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX March 10th.
28-year-old Marina Johnson in court to face felony charges, accused of abandoning her 11-year-old son on this Mattapoisett road Friday night as temperatures were quickly falling. The boy ended up knocking on the door of this home.
Was crying and shaking when they first spoke to him. He was wearing a jacket but didn't have any gloves or hat.
Police tracked Johnson to this New Bedford shelter, the House of Hope. They started questioning her.
She said, well, I was at McDonald's and my 11-year-old ran off. And they thought that was kind of odd.
Johnson then asked to put her other child, a 7-year-old, to bed, but instead she took that child and ran off, hiding in knee-deep water in a nearby marsh. That's when she was taken into custody. She was in the shelter because of a fire a few weeks ago at her apartment, and her lawyer says she did not abandon her son.
Somehow, this 11-year-old managed to make his way to Mattapoisett. He was not dropped off or abandoned by Miss Johnson.
Sad story, though. Tonight, Johnson's facing charges of reckless endangerment of both children, and she's also facing 1 count of child abandonment.
Okay, and there you go on that report. GOP bill unlikely to settle passionate health care debate. The nation's passionate debate about the role of government is in providing health care for citizens and paying the cost is likely to be settled by legislation newly revealed by House Republicans. Trump University lawsuit may not be closed after all, as ex-student threatens to undo settlement. President Donald Trump post-election agreement to pay $25 million appeared to settle the fraud claims arising from his function for profit education venture, Trump University. But a former student is now asking to opt out of the settlement, a move that, if permitted, could put the delay in jeopardy. House Republicans unveil Obamacare replacement plan. House Republicans on Monday night unveiled their plan to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, former President Obama's signature health care legislation, years after the measure was signed into law and several weeks into Donald Trump's presidency. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later on today. Bye, everyone.